Welcome to Aventra, Module 2, Dart Basics. This is Lesson 9 of 11, Booleans. We will cover this topic deeply with clear examples so you can use it in real Dart and Flutter projects. Boolean values are the language of decisions in programming. A bool can hold only two values, true or false, and this simplicity makes it perfect for control flow. In this lesson, we explore how Booleans drive logic in Dart. You create a bool like any other variable. For example, bool is logged in equals false. You might later set it to true after a successful login. Many app states are Boolean at their core, is loading, is visible, has permission, and is enabled. Boolean values often come from comparisons. When you write age greater than or equal to 18, Dart evaluates that expression and returns true or false. You can store that result in a bool variable or use it directly inside an if statement. The if statement is where Booleans come alive. If the condition is true, one block runs. Otherwise, an else block may run instead. This pattern appears in validation, navigation guards, and feature toggles throughout real applications. You can combine Boolean expressions with logical operators, and requires both conditions to be true, or requires at least one to be true, not inverts a value. These combinations let you express complex rules clearly, such as allowing access only when a user is logged in and has a premium account. In Flutter, Booleans are everywhere in widget properties, visible true or false, enabled true or false, and in state classes that decide what to render. Getting comfortable with Boolean logic now will make Flutter state management much easier later. Practice writing small conditions until reading and writing them feels natural. Let us recap Booleans. Key point 1. Bool stores true or false. This is important because it helps you write clean, predictable Dart code and avoid common beginner mistakes. Key point 2. Used in conditions and logic. This is important because it helps you write clean, predictable Dart code and avoid common beginner mistakes. Key point 3. Comparisons produce Boolean values. This is important because it helps you write clean, predictable Dart code and avoid common beginner mistakes. Key point 4. Combine with and. This is important because it helps you write clean, predictable Dart code and avoid common beginner mistakes. Now study the code example carefully. Read each line from top to bottom. Try to predict the output before running the program. Then type the same code in your editor, run it, and modify one value at a time. When you experiment line by line, the concept becomes much clearer than just listening. Practice exercise. Create a small Dart program that uses today's concept at least 3 times. First, use it in a simple example. Second, combine it with an if condition. Third, print the result so you can verify your understanding. This 3-step practice method is simple, but very effective for long-term memory. Common beginner mistake: rushing to Flutter widgets before understanding Dart basics. If variables, types, and operators are clear, Flutter becomes much easier because you are only learning UI patterns, not programming fundamentals at the same time. Keep a notebook of short code snippets from each lesson. Review those snippets for 5 minutes daily. Small daily review beats long sessions once a week. Thank you for learning with Aventra. Practice Booleans today and continue to the next lesson.